morning. We're gonna give a quick walk around and update from Burro Base Camp. I know it's been a little bit. As you can see, it is May 6th and we're in the midst of a spring, summer, winter blizzard. It started out with a lot of rain and switched to snow overnight last night, and it's supposed to snow here for a couple more hours and then hopefully stop. And tomorrow we're supposed to be back up to 60, 70 and 80 degrees by this weekend, and we're going to have a really interesting mud bath. Special shout out to Jolie, who came out for her volunteer shift in the cold and wet today and has given everybody their grain and their meds, and that's beyond appreciated. I'm actually going to walk back around and give one more direction prior to leaving this pen, but here's the moms and babies. Mystic still has a baby on board. So far she has not decided to deliver in the middle of the storm, and she also did not decide to deliver with our full moon. So she still has baby on board. Etta and Sally and Lainey and Reba, and there's Mouse over there by Mystic, and Peanut and Mirage are over with Jolie. Give me just 1 second. Hey Jolie, I'm sure you already did Sally, right? Yes. Forgot to tell you that we need to do her gabapentin too. Is there any way that you'll bring her back in and give her?
Sure. Does she need it engraved?
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
And give her one more half a butte.
Oh, okay. So she had a half.
Yeah.
Giving her another half.
Give her 1 half.
And
It's
7
7.
gabas.
Yeah.
In just great.
Just great.
Okay.
Yeah. Please. Thank you. Peanut, say hi to everybody. Say, I am a wet kid. I'm a wet kid. Yes. Yes. With grass on your head.
Yes.
So you can see that we got several inches of snow, and it's super duper wet underneath because the ground was very warm prior to it snowing. We're at 7,000 feet here, just below 7,000 feet. So it sounds like, from what I'm hearing from others around us, that we got more snow than a lot of people did. But it's not terrible. It's just really, really wet, very heavy. Fortunately, our trees are hanging in so far, and the new leaves and things like that. But we're supposed to have cold temperatures. It's in the 30s right now, and we're supposed to have 30s overnight, and then it's going to warm back up. So tomorrow is going to be muddy. Today is already muddy. Here's a big, huge puddle in the middle of our driveway. Hello to Jennifer and to Michelle, who are watching. So we'll just walk around. We didn't go live yesterday because it was pouring rain, and we do our best during this weather to try and keep the donkeys inside. We did not do any of our chores yesterday. Didn't do anything that would disturb them, so that everybody stayed inside and in shelter as much as possible. You can see all the snow built up on the fences. The West Pen has a bit of a privacy fence going on. We'll get around it so that we can look inside and see everybody that's making all kinds of noise. We're still doing fly protocol. We did get out here on Monday and get everybody. We did not do it yesterday because we didn't want to bring everybody outside. You can see the feeder is inside the barn, so that they have the opportunity to eat inside. There's a couple feeders in there as well. but trying to keep them as dry as possible, which you can see we're not overly successful with. There's Lenny, and he's pretty wet. It's not horribly cold. You can see some of them are drier than others. That's Mickey Milo. He looks like he's pretty dry. Zeta and Zephyr are ones that usually stay outside. Looks like Max has been outside quite a bit. Shadow's looking pretty dry, so he's tucked inside here. Niner has a whole bunch of dirt on his head, so obviously laid down in the mud there for a little while. But we keep an eye on him. We check on him pretty frequently, and Pablo's over there taking a nap over on the far side. He's one that tends to stay outside as well. Sometimes they like to be outside more than they like to be inside because they don't like to hear the rain on the roof, on the metal roof. And some of it's just their natural instinct that they need to keep watch, and their senses are turned off when they're tucked inside. So we let them be where they want to be and just keep an eye out for shivering and for things that aren't right. And do our best to just push them through it. They're getting feed, and we fed early yesterday afternoon, so that they got their dinner earlier. Keep their bellies going, that keeps them warm. And you can see this pen is pretty tucked in. If they eat during this, their bellies and the digestion do keep them warm. You can see lakes forming a little bit. We do get our drains dug out as much as we can. They're not filled in with snow. There's quite a few ears tucked in that barn. I don't know if you can see them all. That's Dimples walking out. Or Commodore, that's Commodore. Hey, buddy. He looks freshly showered. So his hair's tucked down today. So they stay pretty tucked in. You can see this is a pretty big lake right here. This lake will stay around, especially with the snow melt tomorrow. Hopefully it'll dry up before the weekend. Not likely. We may have to pull out the pump and pump as much out as we can, but get some of this water moving. We absolutely cannot complain because this is much needed water. We haven't really had any snow all winter long or any rain. And so anything that we're getting, no matter how it's coming, we're taking it and not complaining. So here's a whole bunch of guys up here. They have access to barley straw, so that's eating, but they're also tucked in here because it appears to be a pretty dry spot in the shelter. So we're not going to put too much pressure on them. They're all moving. Let them come back up. And there's a couple tucked in this shelter. That's Bunny and Hardin that were in there, and the cows are tucked in next to them. Their side of the shelter. This is Hercules, and Jesse's behind him, and Chacho. So, like I said, just wanted to give you a little update from here. We do have our Wild Ass Yoga season kicking off on Saturday, so just 3 days away. Hopefully this looks very different on Saturday morning, and we'll have a good spot to have Danny come out and teach us yoga and get a good session in and get the donkeys out to play with us. So that is Saturday at 10 o'clock. We do still have openings available. Please visit our website, burrobasecamp.com, and click on events to follow the link to register. We do request that you register ahead of time so that we know numbers and know what we're expecting. 1 week from Saturday, we have lunch with the long ears, and that is on Saturday, May 16th, starting at 11 a.m. until 2. There's Mr. Felix tucked in the back over there. Hey, buddy. So please also, that'll be under the events tab, and you can pre-register or register at the door for that one. It will include lunch and activities and hopefully a nice sunny day with no snow on the ground. We have our donkey-specific hoof care clinic coming up at the end of May. That is officially sold out. If you would like to be on the wait list, please message me. But we are sold out and looking forward to Ross and the team coming in to mentor all of us and give us a pretty amazing clinic. We have a whole lineup of donkeys that are ready to participate in the clinic, and have donkeys ready to participate with Lunch with the Long Ears and come out for our Kiss My Ass booth. And they'll be out and about so that you can meet them. I'm compiling an idea in my head of another activity that we may do with the kids with some of our ambassador donkeys, so stay tuned for that. We are doing our annual treat drive, so please, if you're coming to Lunch with the Long Ears, bring non-perishable treats for our donkeys. Here's the cats getting a drink. Is there water in there, little girl? So non-perishable treats, we do animal crackers, salted peanuts in the shells, the honey and apple horse treats, Baker's Mark, I think is what they're called. Any non-perishable horse treats is greatly appreciated. We use the treats for training and for reward for these guys for the work that they do to learn how to be gentle and domesticated and get them ready to go home to new adopters. So with that, I'm going to wrap up and send you on your way. We'll do a better update once we get the sun out and things are settling down here a bit, but just wanted to let you know we're still here and that it's been a wet couple days, but all the donkeys are doing great. We're keeping an eye on them, and we look forward to seeing you at all of our events very soon. So hope you have a great Wednesday. Hope this storm keeps giving us moisture but moves out pretty quickly, and we look forward to the sun coming back. Have a great day, and we'll be in touch.